Even Rupert Murdoch says Trump is out, and Trumpy isn't happy about that. Check it out. Leave your comments, ding the bell, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. People are wondering, why haven't the major networks called the election? All the trend lines. It's fairly obvious. I mean, people are basically, even in the Biden camp, everybody is like, dancing and breaking out champagne. But why haven't the networks called it? Well, you'll recall Fox News called Arizona for Biden before anybody else had. Then the Associated Press followed them. And, even the New York Times never followed up on that, didn't follow through with that. In fact, I should check right. Yeah, the New York Times still, to this moment, as we're speaking, has not called Arizona for Biden. But Fox News did. And that caused Donald Trump to call up Rupert Murdoch and yell and scream at him about, what the hell is going on and how, apparently very obscene and very loud, according to at least one leak inside the White House. Now the news comes out that Rupert Murdoch informed, whether it was on that phone call or earlier, Rupert Murdoch informed Donald Trump that he had lost. Sorry, buddy, you're on the way out. Get used to it. And Trump, of course, didn't want to hear that message. He was very upset by that. But then what's interesting is that apparently day before yesterday, on Wednesday, Murdoch called Mitch McConnell. There were multiple news reports of this. And said to Mitch McConnell, don't feed his conspiracy theories. He's toast. He's on his way out. And so what did McConnell do? He went in front of the microphones and he said, claiming you've won the election is different from finishing the counting. Which is basically Murdoch's message. Which brings us to my theory. This is a long setup, I suppose. But my theory is that all of the networks are waiting for Fox to call this because Fox has the greatest credibility to call the election for Biden right now, given that Fox has been the cheerleader for Trump for 5 years. Now, I might be wrong on that. We'll only know in retrospect. But if Fox calls it for Biden, and then 2 minutes later, NBC, ABC, CBS, CNN all flip and call it for Biden, then you'll know that I was right. And that this is about the media trying to, number one, have maximum impact, number two, be in an absolutely bulletproof position. And part of that bulletproof position, that's probably a bad metaphor given the context of what we're talking about, but part of that unassailable position is, hey, Fox did it first. You're really going to say that we're the fake news and that we're just making this stuff up? Fox did it first.